Virginia?
No, I'm originally I was born I was actually born on a Navy vessel in outside the breakwater of the New England coast. I was born on the USS Calahoochee out of New London, Connecticut, and so
Nice.
New London, Connecticut's my birthplace. But then I traveled around the world with my dad and landed here in the Philippines for a good part of my life from about 7 to 17 and always had aspirations for coming back. And so when I started building my VA business, I was in Atlanta, Georgia. I went from New England to Marco Island, Florida to Atlanta, Georgia to Virginia Beach, Virginia Beach to the Philippines. That's the last, what, 25 years of my life, I guess.
Nice. Nice. Oh, this is exciting, man. I'm looking forward to understand. Did you get the recording going?
Yeah, it's already going. Yes, sir.
Right, great. So again, I appreciate you initiating today. This is great. You were one of the highest priorities on that list yesterday that I wanted to talk to. So
Oh, I
I
appreciate that.
think I'm starting. I think I'm starting to understand the VA piece, and that's a piece that's missing for me. So just having that is very important to me. Um, I like your approach. I mean, I'm not going to be able to get any traction till I get this tool up and running. And Matt's done a great job, and they've done a great job putting together some ancillary tools to get you started. And I think I'm at a point now where I need to understand how to start stripping their content. I mean, I've got everything set up in here. I've got all my connections set up. I've got A to P certification for my phone number. This is complete. Um,
Show me your
Everything.
contacts. Show me your contacts.
Uh, Contacts, customer. On the right side of this thing.
Maybe he doesn't have. So you don't have a way of
There's supposed to
entering.
be. There's supposed to be contacts here. Let me see.
Yeah,
Here we go.
yeah. Show me. There's your contacts. So how many contacts you got in there? You see up at the top right hand corner.
196.
Okay,
I
so
can't port my LinkedIn in there, can I?
um,
I know
yeah,
you
there
used
are
to.
ways
I
to
don't
do
think you
that.
can.
There are ways to do that. Okay, so think about it like this: 9 times out of 10, LinkedIn. When you download your LinkedIn stuff, if your account allows you to download it from LinkedIn, if you have a Sales Navigator account, then you can pull some data down from LinkedIn. If you don't, then back in the day, what I'm taught the VAs to do were to, on a daily basis, take and cut and paste the contacts, the new people that connected with you. We would get about 30 connections. You'd get about 300 actual connections on a monthly basis, is what my service provided. And what we did is we pulled them all in and put them into a spreadsheet on a daily basis, and then uploaded that spreadsheet into the CSV, which was the Go High Level system that each person had. Okay,
Okay.
so you could upload it in, but in 9 times out of 10, you would not have a phone number, right? You're just getting the LinkedIn profile link, and so what my girls would do at the time would be, if you create filters on the spreadsheet, we'll create those same types of tags inside of the Go High Level. Go down all the way down to the bottom on the left-hand sidebar and click on Settings. Let's see if Matt's got it in there. Scroll down, click on the left-hand sidebar. You clicked on Settings. Look for tags. Scroll down and see if you can find tags. No, on the left-hand sidebar.
Oh,
So right there, tags. Okay, see that? So those
hmm,
tags, these are now he's cool. Now this is customized to ConvertWave. Your whole system right now is ConvertWave. I
right.
We don't want to talk about manipulating this tool to bring in another business that you may have at this point, okay? Because
Okay.
I don't want to. I can do that in Go High Level. That's easy. But this is Matt's white label. This is his baby, okay? And so I'm not going to tell you to do something without first going to Matt saying, can we do it? And if we do, what are our challenges going to be, and how do we overcome them? Otherwise, you'll be stuck with me for weeks fixing problems, and I don't really want to do that. Make a long story short, this ConvertWave inside your connections, you got to ask this question: where did these connections come from? It's your original list from something, and you entered them in here.
These are from customers in my QuickBooks.
Okay, so these are actual. So what would
They're
their
existing people that
tag be?
spent money with me.
They spent money.
Huh?
They spent money with you, client based. So
Mm-hmm.
we can call these people clients.
Absolutely.
Okay, go to contacts. Left-hand sidebar, scroll all the way up, or hit the go back button up there. Okay, there you go. Now click. Now every one of these people are from your client database in QuickBooks, correct? So click that
Yes, sir.
button right there that says name. Go over to where it says select all. Click that. Go up to the little right up on the menu bar. The one to the. Keep going to the left. Go to the left before the robot. Okay, right there. See it says add tag.
Yeah.
Click that add tag. And the action name is going to be action name would be I always call it hygiene, but you could call it tagging, but I always use the term hygiene in that field. It's a field that you have to have filled. It's meaningless field, to be honest with you. It's more
Hygiene.
It's more for an audit when you have a lot of people working in your account. Now for the tag, I want you just to put you could put client, or you could put original client. However you want to tag those original people.
QuickBooks client.
Okay, so there you go, client. Okay, QuickBooks client, and then is that add tag high? Is it lit so you can click it in the bottom right hand corner?
No.
Okay, so see what I meant. Click that right there in the space again. Click it. Bulk action are performed over a period of time. You can. Okay, so let's not do that. Let's do it a different way. Click cancel here. Just get out of that and click cancel.
Okay, I was thinking if they may have had something in
No,
here.
it won't be in there. I promise you. It would have popped up already. Okay, go back down to settings on the left-hand sidebar. Go to tags again. And right now what we're doing is kind of a test to see how robust it is for us to do what I'm
Add a
trying
new
to help
tag?
you. Yeah,
Add a new tag?
yeah. Now type in QuickBooks client.
QuickBooks client.
I think that's what you had. And then hit create tag. Let's see what happens.
Successfully added.
Okay, so it did it.
back.
So I don't know why it didn't do it on the other end. Now go back to your contacts. Select them all and click on add tag.
Oops.
Do
I
the
didn't
same
do select
thing.
all.
Do the same thing and click hygiene. Then go
Hygiene.
down to the tag and type in QuickBooks. Add tag. So now all of those people are, right now are tagged as, you just have to keep this in your mind, or you put it on an SOP. If a VA was doing it for you, you can bet your life she's taking notes and keeping track of what that is, because the assignment that I would give to her next would be, because here's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make money right now. That's what you and I are trying to do. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And these are your QuickBooks clients. These people, right? And so the relationship that you and I are building is, we're shaking hands through the internet right now, and you've got your fingers crossed, your hand on your heart, you're praying to the Lord, and you're saying, can this guy, hopefully this guy, I'm asking, Lord, will this guy do what it is that I need done? That's what your prayer is. My prayer is, can I do a great job and close deals for this guy today? That's what my prayer is. And
brilliant.
so what we're going to be looking at right now is you're going to identify, because this is a tiny list. Normally I have to do lists of about 4,000 to 5,000 people. This is an easy.
And I have lists in verticals. So I've got
Sure.
I do a lot of work in the cannabis industry because they have a tax code 280E, which they can't write off any labor. So right now I'm driving business into that vertical to show them how my AI can reduce their overhead costs. So I've got a list of about 2,000 people in that space that I'd like to talk to you about because
Sure.
that's going to make us both money.
That's how I did. That's exactly what we do. We put we're doing our prospecting right now. Okay, let's make sure it says success. What is that right there? Check progress. You can just dismiss that. Click the X up there at the top. There you go. Okay, so you're all set. So now now I'm going to teach you one other thing before I go on. I'm going to teach you how to build what's called a smart list. Okay. And a smart list is real important for you and I because it's fast and furious. So what I want you to do is I want you to go to the right-hand corner and change it from page size, right below that, change page size to 100. Click on Add Filter right up there at the top.
More filters?
Yeah, more
Add
filter.
filter.
Click that.
Okay.
Go down to where it says Tag. Click Tag. Type in QuickBooks right there. Click on the button QuickBooks. Go down to the bottom of the screen and there should say Create Smart List or Make Smart List down at the bottom.
Just says apply right now at the bottom.
Okay, click Apply.
And now it says save as a smart list.
So click that, save as a smart list. And
Name it.
Now name it QuickBooks Smart List. I mean QuickBooks, the same tag, just exact same
QuickBooks
tag.
what?
QuickBooks
Oh, the exact
Client.
same tag.
Exact same tag.
QuickBooks Client.
Hit save. Now look over there where it's set, on the left-hand side it'll say all, and then it says QuickBooks Client with a black line under it. That's
Yes,
your
sir.
smart list, okay? So
All right.
smart lists are super handy, so you don't have to do a whole lot of searching. Because what we're going to do right now is let's just go through out of 100 people. Probably this is in your mind. Pick. Let's talk about this. The questions I would ask would be: do you want to sell? Is selling ConvertWave as an affiliate link, using your affiliate link, is that something you want to do?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you're going to sell it as an affiliate link. So there's several ways to make that work. You can send out.
But again, Hope, let me clarify that. A lot of my customers won't be interested in affiliate links.
We don't care
So
about
my
that.
customers
We
are
don't-
all okay.
We don't
all right.
care about that. No, we don't care about your customer right now. We care about you. Okay? And so what you've just told me is we are going to promote your affiliate link. And what that means is, number one, is that people will click that link and buy from you. And when they do, you're going to get notified through ConvertWave telling you that somebody purchased. And then, there's going to be there is a series of emails in the system already made that will tell people what to do, what's next. And probably one of the things that's next is to book an onboarding call or to book an onboarding session, okay? So doing the onboarding, that's something you want a VA to do, or do you want to learn that first?
I want to. That's a good question. I should probably learn it first before I give it to someone else. But it's not my core competency. I've got bigger fish to fry, so I got to
Okay,
be
you
very
don't have to
careful
worry about
about.
onboarding. It's my specialty. Okay, so onboarding. So the onboarding, this is my chart fees. You can make your fees whatever you want to make them be, and I will figure out how to make my money based on our conversations. As an example, I charge $997 one-time fee for an onboarding setup. Okay, meaning I'm going to get the system just set up for them. No customization whatsoever. Just set up, okay?
So similar to what I have right now. I'm not
Similar
doing
to what
anything
you
with
have
it.
right now. We would
It,
create
it has,
we would create an onboarding SOP of the way you want your customers onboarded for $997. Now,
okay.
you can also have an offer that goes like this. You can say, David, I want you to do the onboarding. I get the client on the phone and say, how's it going, Mr. Jones? He says, super fantastic. I say, okay, listen, can we get you up and running like within the next 4 or 5 days? They say, yes. I say, okay, want to take a few minutes and talk about what your business is, or I might already have that information based on you giving it to me or me closing the deal or them answering inside the system here are questionnaires and things like that they will fill out, so we'll know about them. Okay, so I'll say to them, so do you want to do the setup on your own? Do you want to learn it by yourself? All the training is there. It's very easy to do, and I truly go do it yourself. Go do it yourself. Go do it yourself. Go do it yourself. I push that like no tomorrow. Okay, because I want them to get into it, and I want that now in my end. I want them to notice pretty quickly that it is, no matter what Matt says, it is above their level of competency to get it done. Okay? Most people are going to start and get in for about, and it doesn't have anything, this is really cool, it doesn't have anything to do with the technology. It has to do with how many minutes somebody is sitting in front of their computer just trying to think it through until all of a sudden that little thing hits them and says, I hate doing this, and boom, they're out of it going to do something else. Then 2 days later they get with me and I say, did you do your home? Did you get it done? Is it set up? And they'll go, no, I started it. Okay, well, how far along did you go? Let's get you going, okay? You want to get going by the end of the week, don't you? That's what you told me. They say, yes. I go, well, I need to get you going by the end of the week. That's what we agreed on. And so I'm not doing this for you. You're doing it, okay? Where are you at? And they'll say, I did this, this, and this. And I say, okay, let's check your work. We check their work. Most of the time, whatever they told me they did, they either failed at it or got halfway through it or something like that. And so then I immediately give them another assignment. Okay, here's your assignment. I'm going to share with you right now, really quickly, what you should do. Just real quick, over the shoulder, you watch me do it. They watch, I get it done, and then I say, now your next assignment is this. And they'll go through and do it because all of the training is right in here. And when they finish the training, they've got to click the little button that says that they accomplished the goal, right? 95% of those people lie and cheat on that. You know, they just click the goal and say they got it done, okay? And so by the third or fourth time of me communicating with them within that 7-day period of time, I finally say to them, look, are you the type of guy what is it that you really love to do? And they'll tell you, and I say, so you're the type of guy that really doesn't want to do this homework that we're getting you to do. You understand what the software will do for you and how it will change your business and help you grow, give you leads and all that, right? They say yes. And I say, so really what you need is somebody to do this work for you. So do you have in your office somebody that I can work with that will do this? Somebody that you're already paying to do it? 95% of the time that answer is no. So then I say, so now the next thing is I could do it for you, and we charge $997 to set it up, and then it'll get set up within the next 4 or 5 days. Then after that, what we can do is start to customize it, and customization is $2,500 one time to get it customized, or We can set it up so that it's $2,500 a month, or 3 months for $2,500. You can make it be whatever I feel comfortable with at that time, based on my conversation with them, is what I pitch the money on. That's why I told you my offers are never the same every time, okay, in this respect. Now, guys like Matt Proud, he hates it when I do that. That's not his style, okay?
Right.
Because those are young guys that have balls as big as elephants, okay? They go through guys, they go through people like water, okay? You and I are not gonna, we don't wanna go through people like water. We wanna close as many deals as we can in the very beginning, get our feet wet, make sure that we get $3,000 to $5,000 coming in on a monthly basis. Then we've got a little bit of money to spend on the next level of what we wanna do with our business. So
I like it.
they'll say, okay, I'll do it for $997. Now, if we do it for $997 and that's my fee, then what I would do with you is, if it's my $997, we're going to split it 50-50. If you have a price of getting it done, if your setup fee is going to be $697, and we've got to teach a VA to do it, then it's going to cost you $575 for an hour for 20 hours, and we're going to sell it for $697. You and I are going to, I'm going to get 40% of the $697. You're going to get the balance, and then you're going to make a payment of your monthly hours for the VA, and we're going to give it to the VA to do. Now, that's the first section. Next section is okay, look at it. It's $997 and $2,500 a month for 3 months minimum to get you onboarded and customized. Wow, that's a little bit too expensive. Well, not really, not for what it's going to bring you. You know that, right? I mean, you close deals that are $4,000 and $5,000 a pop. So the bottom line is do you want me to do it $997 and $997 up front, and the first of the month is a $2,500 invoice, and every month after that for the next 2 months, $2,500. They go, a little too expensive for my blood. Okay, well, let me ask you this. If I was able to do it for you for $2,500, 3-month commitment, and no charge for your onboarding other than, let's say, $179, is that something you would do? They're going to say yes, or they're going to say no, and I'm just going to drop the $175. But if I close it for $175 setup, I get 40, you get 50, you get 60%. And then if it's $2,500 for the setup fee for customization, we will split that 50-50. Okay, you get, and then my team will do. You're still buying your hours to service the VA to get the VA paid, but you and I are splitting our money, and you're paying for the VA. So you got to figure out your bookkeeping on your end to see your profitability. Okay, that works out really fair for everybody. That way, I'm not paying the bills of the VAs all the time. Okay.
Exactly.
And what I try to do is I try to make it so I get a VA that will work directly with you. Okay. So that's how we would do that. Now, with all that being said, now we're going to go to the next step. Let's close somebody. Let's go get a deal. Okay. You got close to 200 people in here somewhere. There's 3 or 4 deals in here somewhere, and you know where they are. You know where they are. Okay. So
100%.
So tell me what you think about, or let me ask a better question. Why did you buy ConvertWave? What's it doing for your business?
I needed more social media presence. I needed to be able to let folks know what we do in a way that I'm not doing it through a webinar or doing it through a one-man operation, but doing it through some level of automation.
Okay, so what you just said was to show people what we do, and so if you're saying that to me, you're talking about you bought ConvertWave for you to run your personal business and sell your personal products, and the affiliate side of ConvertWave is a side hustle.
Yeah, but I can focus on the ConvertWave side to start. My business is doing
Oh,
perfectly fine.
as long as I'm correct in what I'm saying, ConvertWave AI, ConvertWave affiliate is your side hustle.
Yeah.
It doesn't, just because it's your side hustle doesn't mean that it can't take over your main business. You never know.
Yeah, all right.
You never know,
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. You're
So
100%
the
correct.
main purpose of you buying ConvertWave is you saw an opportunity that somehow inside ConvertWave you can create a social media presence for your primary business. That was said really well. Is that truth?
Automation, absolutely. Automation. Be able to automate the engine so that the
Okay.
business will drive qualified leads.
Okay, drive
And
qualified
it's a
leads.
pain point, and it's a pain point that a lot of small businesses have.
What is your main business? What is your primary business?
So my primary business is a couple things, but I've got a security company, so we do physical security. So we do guarding of buildings and residential, high-end residential homes. So we've got remote guard services. So we put in security systems, and then our guards monitor the infrastructure remotely.
Okay, dude, that's a great primary business and easy to be done on using ConvertWave. Okay.
I know.
So now the next question is you're running that business. What were the needs that you saw that ConvertWave would accomplish for you? What are those?
Qualified leads that I'm not competing for the lead. So I want to be able to go in. My goal, my biggest goal in that business is to take a big market share from ADT
Okay. So your primary business, how long have you been doing it?
since 2007.
Okay, so you've got plenty of source material to create the content. And so, what
100%.
channels do you want to be on? You want to focus on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok?
Yeah, all of them. Yeah, I don't discriminate.
Okay, and
But
that's the
again, but again, hold on. Let me clarify something because I want to make sure we're going down the right path. So that domain in that company is set aside. The email that I just sent you was ShareTech Solutions, and ShareTech Solutions is an IT company. And what we do in ShareTech Solutions is we help develop infrastructure for small businesses or mid-sized businesses as well. So I've got developers in India. We build AI solutions. We do Microsoft. We're a Microsoft partner. We can build the Microsoft stack out for you. We put in, generative AI, Copilot. So a lot of when I'm looking at the customers in this list here, these are all people that can utilize AI infrastructure or managing their businesses more with AI.
okay. So now this brings us to this is what I understand. We have talked about three businesses so far: the security, the technology with Microsoft Copilot, people in India, and the affiliate program. The affiliate program is on the back burner because it is already set up and ready to go. It's not something we have to worry about. The other two businesses, now what I need to know is, are these two businesses separate or did they come under an umbrella of a main company? The main
Yeah,
company
main
and
company. Main company, ShareTech Solutions.
okay, so
And then
ShareTech
under
Solutions is the main company for
the
both
parent,
products.
correct. Well, ShareTech Solutions is the parent company for all covert security, Salesman's Helper, Stack in Place. These are all companies that sit under ShareTech Solutions.
So there's a third
ShareTech
one?
Solutions, yeah, but ShareTech Solutions is the primary company that is an AI company. So that company drives AI business platforms. So we use that company as the company that builds AI solutions for enterprise customers. So we've got several verticals that we focus on.
So we can promote the main company, then we can promote the subsidiaries of each of those, and whatever way the lead comes in, you'll communicate with those people according to the way the lead comes in by using whatever
Absolutely.
tag or using whatever DM note that you want to do or something like that. Okay, so that
That's
makes
perfect.
perfect sense. Okay, and so that you're looking to do marketing to generate leads for.
100%.
Okay, so that's the deal. That's our business. That's the business model for you. Okay. Now we're at 30,000 foot. We're get ready to land the plane. Is there anything else you want to share with me?
I think that's a great start. I mean, anything else would convolute it.
Okay. Now trust me. The more convoluted you make it, the better for me. I don't give a rat's poop.
I love your style, man.
Well, I mean, we're gonna. I know the software. I know what it can do. You know,
Okay, all
because
right.
I know what you're gonna. I really do know what you're gonna need. What you're
Well,
behind
well,
on is you need every day. You need social media posting and people
Yeah.
eyeballs go into it, and then when the eyeball goes to it, something has to communicate with it to get it to a booked appointment so that we can close a deal. Who's the
So
closer?
let me be very clear with you then too. I want to make sure that it's scalable and that I can take this and drive it around the country. I don't want to be a local business, mom and pop, where I'm running around closing deals. I want to be able to put a business development person in each city, give them qualified leads that people have qualified on, and then I've got a national installation team that I can scale now across the country. So whatever model I build, I want it to fit in a box so it's scalable
Okay, so
nationally.
now you're sharing with me that that you need boots on the street in order to in order to
I've got boots on the street.
and so those boots on the street, those are sales guys or what do they do?
I've got a national installation team, but I don't have a dis, I don't have a district sales rep in each of those towns. But once we get the model in DC, Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia locked down, I'll be ready to start putting those guys in other states. I like to go to Atlanta, I like to go to New York, Philadelphia, and then take that model and run it across the country.
Okay, now so do you need to have recruiting of salespeople and training of salespeople?
Maybe at some point, but right now I just want to make sure that whatever I'm building is scalable. That's the real key.
Well, I can tell you this: it will be.
Awesome.
If I can sell solar in the United States from the Philippines, you can do what you're doing from where are you at? You're in Washington D.C.
DC, right in DC.
So, um,
All right.
this is totally scalable. It is totally
All right.
scalable.
No other questions then?
Because we don't know what we don't know what we don't know. We don't know. I don't know what scalable is for you, and you don't know what scalable is for me.
True.
When I started in my business in Primerica Financial Services, I simply had one little goal. I wanted to open up one base shop. That's all I wanted. As soon as I had that base shop open, the next thing I wanted was 100 of them. You know, I want to get 100 of them opened up across the country. Well, I was there for 30 years and I only got 26 open, okay? But I had 18,000 people in 26 offices throughout United States, Canada, and Guam, okay? And I did it, and back in the day, it was being on an airplane from the Atlanta airport to whatever city I was built in, because I did it from airport to airport city, okay? When it got off the plane, went into a Holiday Inn or a Hampton Inn, Hampton Inns mostly, did my meetings Tuesdays and Tuesday opportunity meeting, Saturday training, and then Saturday kickoff where everybody goes out for the rest of the week and brings in deals, and then Tuesday they put it together like that.
Like that model.
My strategy was airplanes. My strategy was the Atlanta airport. Nothing mattered. So the using of the tools was I needed the tools to recruit people in the different cities, so that when I landed in a city, I had people showing up at the hotel. You know, that's the way I did it. And then, you know, back in the day, running penny saver ads, Craigslist ads, and bullshit like that. We don't have to do that any longer. Now all we got to do is pinpoint a city, run TikTok or Instagram, something like that, and drive the traffic. get the people to come in, and then you're talking to them on the phone. We can probably create, in this instance, I would tell you, let's create an avatar that is your trainer. You know, let's get the training avatar and get you into you know, maybe do it in get a classroom inside school and just drive your salespeople to the classroom in school.
I love it.
That
I
would be
love
super simple, you know.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Now look, I'm going to give you something. I'm going to give you. I'll send you in the mail, in an email, something that is super special. Okay, super special. You can't share it. You have to promise me that we're not going to share it with Dallas. We don't talk to it. What I send you, we're not going to talk to Dallas about this. We're not going to keep it from Dallas. But I want to tell you, I believe with all my heart that Dallas hasn't shared with us what I'm going to share with you as of yet, because I really truly feel I know the direction Dallas is going to go. Do you know that you can now do hours and hours and hours of YouTube on a single channel? You can have a YouTube channel that you could actually put up a complete training of a product that takes 10 hours to go through, and if the person's willing to sit there for 10 hours or stop it and keep going back and go through the course, you could offer a free course on YouTube for 10 straight hours.
I did not know that.
I know nobody does. It's brand spanking new, and I've been going through them like crazy. Okay, so I'm going to send you a 10-hour training, and I'm going to tell you in my email. I'll tell you where to start the training at and where to stop the training at for our purposes. Okay, for what you and I want to do, and that will help me out. That will help out tremendously. And the reason I'm saying don't say anything to Dallas is because what I want you to be is cognizant of the fact that I'm telling you right now that I believe with all my heart that Dallas will go down this path. And I don't want you to say anything to Dallas, but I want you to wait. I don't care. It doesn't matter if it takes him a year. We're going to already know where he's going to go. We're going to be leaders of the pack when he decides to make that turn and go that direction, okay? Because he's doing it already. He is creating some of the best short content that I've ever seen. His stuff is really great, okay? There's another girl out there that's just as good as him. She's more live. He likes to do he's running his as an avatar. But this 10-hour recording that I'm telling you on YouTube is faceless. It's an avatar doing the training completely from beginning to end. No real face. And the guy that's built the channel has got probably 30 different channels running on YouTube right now. The kid's pulling in close to $750,000 a month.
I love it.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So where we're at right now is I have an understanding of your business. I'm going to take this recording, put my notes together, make sure I have an outline that you know what we're talking about and kind of what our next steps are. We'll have our tasks and everything in place for as we move along. When we're going to our collaborator meeting, the only thing I would ask you to do for me, and I'll do the same for you, is let's what's the word I'm looking for? Let's give accolades to each other when we talk about being in our collaborative group, okay? Because
100%.
inside the collaborative group, Kevin Kim does not know this. He does not know how fast his group is going to grow, because I'm going to grow it. I'm going to actually drive people to it. I've already been in the circle, and I've been hitting people on their private chat saying, "Hey, dude, you didn't show up for the meeting. I'm not sure why you didn't show up. You're such a talented person. I really thought that you would be there. I really want to meet you. We need to do a face-to-face. You've got to be there in the meeting, okay?" And I never heard the guy or seen him, don't know anything about it, but I'm sending that message out because when people get there, we want to see how many people get into the group that are rookies right from the very start, okay? And we don't necessarily want to sell them anything. We want to partner with them on different things. We want to get them to let us do things and then say to them, look let's partner up. I'll give you an example. Remember the story I told about Joe Sabatino?
Mm-hmm.
He told me, he said, David, you could, I think that you could do really well helping me, and I would like you to, if you can help me out, I'll make you a producer on one of my shows. And I said, seriously? He said, yes. I hung up the phone and I was like, I'm going to be a producer. I don't know what a producer is, but I see on every TV show and every Netflix, executive producer. That fires me up, And Joe is an incredible editor, and he's an incredible speaker, and he's an incredible trainer of his business is, his core competency business is training CEOs to do proper presentations, how to use eye contact, how to walk out onto the stage, he's an MC for very large events. And when he goes to the event, he comes off stage after doing MCing, and CEOs from all the different companies are taking their business cards and stuffing them in Joe's coat pocket. Get with me, man.
Wow.
You're fabulous. He's a great actor. He's a TV producer. He's an actor. He was in I can't think of the name of the show that he acted in, but if you go to his YouTube channel and just watch his shorts and everything, and you look at it the way I looked at it, he's got something that I'm going to help him with on his YouTube channel, okay? His YouTube channel is only getting 30 and 40 views. I'm going to get that baby up to 300,000 views for a short, and he'll go through the roof like fire. And all I'm going to promote is Joe's course about training CEOs. That's all I want to produce, and he'll love it. And his wife is a fabulous editor. They're a partner of mine. We are legitimately partners. We've made our handshake. I said to him, I don't know how much you're going to pay me, but it's your job to think about how I'm going to get paid. Is that fair enough with you, Joe? He said, yes. I said, I'm going to work today. And that's how it started. And I've done my stuff. And so when people come to this little collaborative meeting, if we shut up, if we are quiet and listen to them, they're going to tell us what it is that's on their mind about what they want to do in their business. And they're the people that are already in the area that want to do this, and it's all related to AI. Now watch this. This is really cool. And you and I know this just like I do. When they come on, we don't care about making money from them right off the bat. What do we care about most with those people when they come on to us? What should we care about the most?
Their problem.
Well, we already know their problem. They're broke, they want to make money. They're broke, they want to make money.
How we can add value to their...
What way can we add the most amount of value the quickest and lock them in? I mean, absolutely lock them in.
I don't know. What are you thinking?
Going into ConvertWave and getting into their database and getting their lists in the database so that you can look at it just like I'm looking at yours, because you got 196 people in there, and I know for a fact that inside that database right there, there's at least 5 or 10 sales of ConvertWave. There's probably 5 or 6 deals of consulting AI. There's probably 5 or 6 deals of all kinds of stuff inside that system. My job is to help you find those people and figure out what it is that you want to say to them to get them to start the relationship. These are not people that you're going to send out the email and get them to click a link and book an appointment with you. These are people, this 196 people are going to be your sweet spot, man. They're the low-hanging fruit. You might have to write 2 or 3 emails, take those 2 or 3 emails, convert them into 10 or 20 emails, put them into the Go High Level, put them into the Convert system thing, create a tag, send out. I'll teach it to you right now. go to the first 5 people and click the click box of the first 5 people. Click, 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 click. Now go up to the robot, or go up. See the that's the menu bar. There's the robot. Now go to the next one, over to the right. That's an SMS message. You could click that button. Go ahead and click the SMS button.
This one here?
No, go to the right. That's a funnel. That puts them into a funnel. I'll show you how to use that. Click that button right there. Click OK. Let's see what he's got inside here. Okay, so now he's got search by phone number. Click on the drop down arrow key. Let's see what he's got there. Click the drop down arrow on the above. Okay.
That's my phone number.
Okay, that's your phone number. Okay, so make a long story short. See the section right in there that says type a message.
Yeah.
You could type a message in there, right? Have ChatGPT. You write one message. Have ChatGPT rewrite that message 5 times. Now you've got 6 messages that can go out. You can take 5 people, send out one message, pick another 5, send out another 5, pick another 5, send out another message, pick another 5, send out another message, pick out 5, send out another message, until you go through that full 196 people, and you haven't done anything at all with putting those people into a funnel. All you've done is started the conversation, which is what you want. You want to get conversations started right now to see what people are going to say to you, right? I mean, you don't know, like, can you pick out somebody on there that you'd really pick somebody? Go ahead and close this off and pick somebody that you think might be somebody cool that would like to buy from you, or that you think is somebody that needs AI automation. That would probably be the best one.
There's a restaurant owner here.
Oh, a restaurant owner. What kind of a restaurant?
Yeah. Restaurant in DC.
What kind of a restaurant?
Here's I don't know. I think it's American cuisine. So they do a lot of it's an after hour type of place.
Okay.
Here's a church. Here's a law firm. These people do immigration law. Yeah, immigration law would probably be a good one. I put their phone systems in for them.
What did you do
I
for
haven't
the
talked to
church?
them on. Telephone systems.
Okay, so for the church, you could have, you know what would be really, this is right off the top of my head, this is beautiful. Wouldn't it be cool to have, how big of a church is it?
Very large. It's right at 14th and New York Avenue, Northwest.
Okay,
right
so,
near the White House.
Okay, so they do, there's probably some kind of a children's program, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could do a children's...
This guy right here owns 57 automobile dealerships. They own the Maserati dealership. They own 57 dealerships around DC.
Okay, now that's a good one. Auto dealers are great. Now
I know.
the other
This guy
one,
right here.
Now the church deal really has me fired up, because you could do a children's YouTube channel. You know parents nowadays, you know how they take care of the kids. I don't know about you,
Yeah.
but we have a grandson. How old is Mason? 4 years old. He goes out to dinner with us at a restaurant, or he's at home having his dinner or whatever. He's got a child's laptop that's all rubberized. They put the tablet down in front of him. He sits in his high chair. He runs his own place, picks his own YouTube places that he wants. Naturally, his mom helps him choose the channels. Then he knows where to go to get the channel. But you could have a children's Christian or a Bible study YouTube channel, and you can create it all from AI, completely faceless. That would be absolutely stunning. You could build it in probably 2 days at a cost of maybe $60 at the most. You could take that, show it to the church. the pastor or the youth minister would get so fired up and say, how did you do that? And right at that point in time, you could say, this is what I'd like to implement into the church for you, if you'd let
So
me.
I've got it.
Boom.
So I've got in the same list, I've got the Baptist Ministry Conference, which I've done the ministerial campus. It's probably about 300 churches in this area, and I've got access to them.
Same deal.
Done a ton of
Absolutely.
work for them.
So now
So
you're-
churches
now
would
you
be a
picked
good vertical for me.
Absolutely, you picked a niche. So with a church, and the way you figure it out is you take the list of all the churches, and you find out how many of them have YouTube channels. The chances of 300 YouTube channels for 300 churches is going to be pretty slim. But if they don't have a YouTube channel, all you do is create a generic YouTube channel, show that channel to the church, and then tell the church, explain to the church, you can do different things on YouTube that will help promote the church for young Christians, male Christian children, female Christian children separately. You see what I'm saying? So your verticals you can niche down and do it whatever way that they want. Children under
love it.
7 years old, teens, single people, married couples, newly married. There's all kinds of keywords in there that you can use to grow a channel like that. It's a phenomenal
Love
deal.
I love
Okay.
it.
Let's see what your homework is going to be. Let's create some homework for you. Over the course of the next just day or so, figure out 2 or 3 people that you think you could just pick up the phone off this list and ask them if they'd be interested in talking to you about AI. The way I'm getting people right now is I have a Facebook account, and on that Facebook account, I have 2 Facebook accounts, David James and David James Chevalier. And on that Facebook account, I have 2 pieces of software. One software is called Labels CRM Facebook Labels. The other one is called Birthday Messages, okay? And I send out every day automated birthday messages to everybody that's inside my Facebook accounts that have birthdays coming up, okay? I send out a message 4 days before their birthday saying, hey, I know your birthday's coming up, looking forward to it. The day of, and that's a DM that goes to them, the day of their birthday, I got an automatic post that goes on their Facebook page with a caption and a DM that says, happy birthday, have a super special day. 4 days after their birthday, another message goes out that says, hey, I just wanted to touch base and let you know that I was thinking about you. Tell me, what did you do special on your birthday? Okay, so I got 3 times for birthdays that messages go out. You would not believe how many people send me thank you messages on that. So when I get a thank you message, it's always something, and when I look at it, or when a VA looks at it, she looks at it and she says, okay, this guy is somebody I could label that is a real estate agent, so I label him as a real estate agent. This lady is a marketing agency or whatever. And then the message that goes back to him is, hey, thanks for giving me thumbs up, or I'm glad you liked my birthday message. Is there any chance at all that you think that birthday messages are an important part of your Facebook account? Do you pay attention to it? People will write back and say, no, I don't, or yes, I do. If they say, no, I don't, I say, would you be interested in taking a look at how I do birthdays in an automatic fashion? I send them my affiliate link. They buy it for $27 a month, and then they call me up on the phone and say, will you set this up for me? I say $97 one-time fee. They say, okay, I set it up. I put the birthday messages together. I put the graphics together so that there's 5 graphics for each setup, 5 different messages, so it rotates and you never get caught by Facebook, okay? And then the birthday messages go out like clockwork. People respond, and then when sometime in the message, if somebody says, so thank you very much, David, for the birthday message. That was sweet. What a beautiful message. I say, oh, you're super welcome. Listen, let me ask you a quick question. how is AI, how are you using AI today in your life or business? That's it, okay? With a question mark. And all I do is just wait to see if they respond back. I don't care if they don't ever respond back. If they don't respond back, I just delete them after 4 or 5 months and start with a new. I try to keep about 6,000 people in that rotation on a monthly basis, and it works fine. That's how I go about doing it. So here's what I'm going to do that's really special for you. I'm going to put that on your Facebook account right now if you allow me to do it. Do you have a Facebook account?
Of course.
Okay, show me your Facebook.
Absolutely.
Let's look at your Facebook account.
I don't have a lot of leads in there.
Don't
but
worry
I mean, I
about
don't
it.
have a-
We don't care. We don't care about that. We care about. There you go. Okay, so 198 friends. So let's go down and click on friends down there. Click on birthdays. See right there at the top? Click. No, go up. Click right there. Okay, those are people that have birthdays coming in 2 days, and 1 day, or something like that. That is populated every single day for you automatically by Facebook. So my software is going to make sure that those people when they pop in there 4 days before their birthday, that my software is going to trigger Facebook and say, I want to know everybody that has a birthday 4 days before their date. It'll populate them and it'll send out that message. It'll do that whole sequence, okay, continuously. And so now what I want you to do is so here's what I'm going to do now. Is there a way that I can share my screen by you on your Teams deal?
Yeah, just go to, let me stop sharing. And then you should be able to see a share screen with an up arrow right next to the microphone.
Yep.
A little up arrow.
Share
Just hit
screen.
that.
Share screen or tab.
Then you tell it which screen you want to share.
Okay, so I'm going to share. I'll pick out entire screen, and I'll do this one here. So just give me 1 second to. You're actually seeing my screen, right?
No.
Did it now?
Yeah, now it's coming up.
Okay, so
Yep,
now
I
what
see
I'm
your
going to do
screen.
is I'm going to, come on, Lord, let everything work perfectly for me right here. We're going to go right here, and we're going to go click on David Chevalier Facebook. We're going to do,
So is your name David Chevalier or David James?
my full name is David James Chevalier, but I wanted to have
Got
more
it.
than one Facebook account, so I have David James and I have David James Chevalier, and I use both of them. Both have 6,000 people on each. I'm going to log in with Google right here. Come on, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to do, give me this here, Google Drive. I want to do this right there. Why is it giving me this? I don't want that.
You
gotta put it in because it's saying it's security. I think it's got something to do with
Yeah, but
security. It's
I
probably
don't-
see you
I
sharing your
hate that
screen.
one piece. I don't want it.
I don't think you can get by.
I won't. It's not going to let me do it.
It's not gonna let you get by because it's probably identifying that you've got screen scraping on here. You got a shared screen, so it's saying you gotta
Oh,
prove
that's-
you're who you
oh,
say
that's
you
what
are.
it
You're
is.
not.
Absolutely. Absolutely, that's what it is. Okay, so look it. I'm going to give you a link real quick, and I want you to. Okay, no. Here's what we're going to do. I'll just set it up for you. Go back. I'm going to stop sharing. Do I have? Let me see if I have.
Want me to
let see if
share
I have a
again?
Facebook account opened anywhere. I do. I have a Facebook account open. Hold on. Come on. Are you seeing my screen?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, I've lost you here, so. Where are you?
You have to share again because I stopped the sharing because I thought you wanted me to
Okay,
share.
so, I've completely lost the, control bar for the,
For share,
for me,
for,
for the, Teams. Okay, so I've got a Facebook thing up. Is there any way that I can get back into, where you
Yeah,
are?
just go back.
yeah,
to
just go back to the share screen,
Where do I find that?
Right at the top.
right at the top where it says leave meeting,
Recording.
recording, microphone, camera.
You see any of that?
You see any of that?
Well, that's my software there, but I don't see,
Go down to.
Go down to the system
Yep.
tray,
Look for Teams.
look for Teams.
okay, I can type in Teams in my search, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft Teams. I'll click on that.
Did it bring it up?
Did it bring it up?
It's bringing up Teams right now.
Just do it.
Do a command tab.
Do a command tab. It should it's probably behind
Yeah.
what you're looking
Oh,
at.
wait,
If you just
I bet this is it.
do the command screen and the tab.
Command 3.
No, command tab.
No, command tab.
Okay, Control tab.
Is it control tab?
Is it control tab or command tab? It's command tab on a Microsoft, on a
Yeah,
Mac.
So I'm on my PC. So this is not what I want here. Let me see if I can find it. Where did you go, my friend? I do not see Teams anywhere.
Minimize your screen.
Minimize your screen. Minimize the screen you have up.
Just minimize that screen.
Just minimize that screen.
How many screens
How
do
many
you have?
how many screens do
I
you
have
have?
3 screens.
Okay.
Okay.
You should be able to use two.
So you should be able to use two fingers and swipe
keyboard.
over the keyboard, and it should tell you show you what's behind that one or what's on the next screen over.
So just take the two.
So just take the two fingers and swipe over the keyboard
on that screen.
and it should show you there's another screen behind that one.
3 fingers maybe.
3 fingers maybe.
3 fingers on the keyboard.
3 fingers on the keyboard, on the
You
mouse.
got a touch mouse.
You got a touch mouse
And swipe left or right.
and swipe left or right. It should show you what's behind
No,
there.
I'm not seeing it. Okay, so let's see. I have you as Mark Evans right there. I'm going to send you in WhatsApp my Google Meet link.
Okay.
And that'll give me a couple
Okay.
of quick seconds to get set back up real quick, and then I'll do this for you real quick. And
Okay.
all I need from you
Okay.
is once I show it to you, all I'm going to need from you is your username and password to get into your Facebook account. I create a Google Chrome account with your email address and your telephone number. You approve the telephone number. Then I take your Facebook account and I open it up in that browser, save that browser, so I have multiple Chrome browsers. And then when I log into your Facebook account, it might tell me that I need to have a code. So it'll send the code to your email address. You're gonna
You don't
take.
wanna teach me how to do it?
You don't want to teach me how to do it so I can learn how to
Okay,
learn how to hunt?
I'll put it on your stuff. I'll give it to you, and you load it on. That's even better. You got to do it every.
You feed a man a fish,
Yeah,
he
you-
eats for a day. You teach him how to
Okay,
fish, he
I'll
eats
teach
for
you how to
life,
do
bro.
that. You do it, and you do it, and you run it for a month. If you like it, it's $27. $27 a month for the birthday thing, and $47 a month if you want the birthday and the labels. And I'll show you that. So I'm going to give you my link to.
Before we do that one, let's focus on trying to figure out how to work this other site, because I'm not really into putting people's birthdays. I can't justify that in Facebook. I don't even use that as a. That's like for my kids to see my kids and see what they're doing and see what my grandkids
Okay.
are doing. So it's not going to be. It's nothing that's going to. I don't want to waste your
Not a
time with
problem.
that.
Not a
That's not my high
problem.
priority. Using ConvertWave is where I want to see where we
Okay,
can make
so
some
we're
real
gonna
money.
take-
So
you're gonna take-
I'd rather be quality
Absolutely.
than
No, that's
than
cool.
just
Okay, no, that's
running
cool.
around.
So we'll stick with going. What we're gonna do is we're gonna stick with going after the people on the 196 list.
Yes, and I'm gonna have more. Than
Yes,
that
and I'm going to have
in
more than that in there
there
before the next
Okay,
time I
You wanna
talk to
send
you.
me the
So you want to
YouTube
send me the
with the 10 hours of
YouTube with the 10 hours of training. You're going to tell me where to start with the training. That'll give me what my deliverables are for the next time. I'm going to verify a vertical. I'm going to probably use churches as a vertical. I'll probably have about 300 or 400 churches by the
That'd be
next time we
cool.
talk. What else do we need to do?
That's,
What else do we need to
when-
do?
Get ready for our meeting with the group on next Wednesday. That'd be it.
So I think the biggest
So
thing there.
I think the biggest thing there is I think that if we let Kevin continue to drive, I think we're going to be wandering around in the wilderness for a long time. We got to figure out how to make it his idea that he needs to have you as a subject matter expert lead us in a direction that's going to be a win for
He'll get
everybody.
there. That's for sure. He's very cool that way. He's in touch
Alright.
with me. He's in
'Cause
touch
I mean,
with me
again-
constantly.
Good,
Yeah, he's a very cool
Good.
guy. Okay,
good.
Good.
so we'll log off here right now. I'll do what I've got to do and get it off to you in an email.
All right, so we're set.
All right, so we're set. So my deliverables are to have a tag and a smart tag of a vertical that I want to focus on, and I think will
That'd be
close
cool.
business quickly. And your deliverable is to get the 10-hour training that you're going to share with me that will give me a little bit more of a knowledge of how to start to drive business so that we can make money together.
The 10
Is that
hour
correct?
thing where I tell you to go is just about content creation, and it's a great way to generate. It's a great way to get in to like a church or something like that if you have an idea and you already have it put together. It's a great way. You'll figure it out when you see it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay, dude.
cool,
All right, I'm excited.
cool. All right, I'm excited.
Thank you. You have a
Thank you,
good
sir.
day.
Bye-bye.